Hi, everyone. This is part two to how to read a food label. If you've not watched the first video, part one, I would suggest to also watch it because this one goes into more detail, part two, in how to actually read the label. And being able to read a food label is a crucial skill. In this lesson, we'll be covering three of the most important things to consider when reading a food label. First, we want to look at the quality of ingredients. The first step is to read the ingredient list. We are looking for real food ingredients that we actually recognize. Our body knows how to process real ingredients, and they contain micronutrients that we know support our overall health and well-being. The big three that we particularly want to avoid are food additives, added sugar, and vegetable oils. There are many names for sugars and sweeteners. Second, we want to look at the order of ingredients. We want to look at the order and percentage of each ingredient that's provided. Ingredients must be listed in order of their weight in the final product. This means that when the food was manufactured, the first ingredient listed contributed the largest amount, and the last ingredient listed contributed the least. For example, if sugar is listed near the start of the list, the product contains a greater portion of this ingredient. If labels point out a key ingredient on the front of the packet or it is in the name of the product, then they must specify the percentage of the ingredient used in the ingredient list. Here are two ingredients listed for hummus. The first example has 47% cooked chickpeas, canola oil, tahini, salt, garlic, and an additive. The second example has 86% of cooked chickpeas, 5% of tahini, canola oil, salt, garlic, and an additive. The things you want to look for in a healthier hummus is a higher percentage of chickpeas, a higher percentage of tahini, olive oil instead of canola oil, minimal or no preservatives or additives, and we want lower amounts of sodium. The second hummus lists chickpeas as 86% of the product, followed by tahini and canola oil. The first hummus lists 47% of chickpeas, followed by water and canola oil. The second option has 39% more chickpeas and also more tahini than canola oil. We can see that there are more real foods in the second option and less canola oil. And while both of these products have several additives, which are not the most ideal choice, we thought this was a good example of how to interpret the order and quantity of ingredients. The third element to look out for is the nutrient panel information. When choosing between two similar products, it is the breakdown of the macronutrients. In the US, the nutrient panel is based only on the serving size, and this isn't necessarily the case in all countries. We can use the serving size, but the first thing we need to do is make sure the suggested serving size is the same for the two products we are comparing. This is not always the case because companies often alter the suggestions to be able to make claims on the number of nutrients per serving. Assuming that both products contain only real food ingredients, then we would want to choose the option with the least amount of sugar, saturated fat, and sodium. And you want the product with the most fiber. Nourishing fats are an essential part of a healthy diet, but not all fats are created the same. Below summarizes the best quality fats to focus on and the ones that are best to avoid. The unhealthy inflammatory fats are cheap, low-grade fats, such as soybean oil, canola oil, and corn oils. The worst kinds of fats are partially hydrogenated fats. These are the hydrogenated oils that are used in many baked items, crackers, cookies, and margarine spreads. The healthy anti-inflammatory fats are natural whole food fats from avocados, chia seeds, flax seeds, and wild-caught salmon. Choose olive oil or coconut oil for cooking. To improve your health, life, and peace of mind, try asking yourself these 3 simple questions about your food. Where does this food come from? What went into providing the food? Will I use this food to support my health or just satisfy a craving? I hope this is helpful, and please feel free to reach out to hello@healthyandharmoniouslifestyle.com or check out our website www.healthyandharmoniouslifestyle.com. If you would like to have any more information or clarification, please comment or email us. And I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to any of your comments that you may have. Have a beautiful day. Until next time.